Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Seattle. So today I'm going to present two fine female, both the female candidates for IEEE Division 7 Direct Elect. And many of you probably know, I know Elrod served as the division director, and John, you as well. So this is a great volunteer role. As you know, that IEEE has more than 470,000 members. Half of them are IEEE members. The other half, the IEEE members, also society members, like Computer Society, like us, Power and Energy Society. So on the IEEE side, we also have 10 regions, right, from region 1 to 10. We're in region 6, which is Seattle area plus the entire West Coast. They all region 10, including British Columbia, that part of the country. So they have 10 region directors called region director. They serve, represent their region, and also they represent a entire IEEE as board member at the IEEE board. So this is a very, very important role. And also, the IEEE has 39 societies and 8 councils. For those societies, and the IEEE created 10 division directors. They represent the other half of the IEEE society members. And so today we have 2 candidates they're running for this particular role, not only representing PES and to be a leading provider of scientific engineering information on behalf of our industry and for the general public, also representing advanced IEEE mission, which is the betterment of humanity. So this is a great role. So I really appreciate Professor Noel Schultz and Dr. Hong Chen representing us, and also will represent the IEEE. So hopefully, one of you could be there and fix the things like too many emails from IEEE, right, every day. So that's my my wish. If one of you gets there, that's the first thing needs to be fixed. So with that, I have a privilege to invite Dr. Hong Chen to be on the stage first. I know I served at a governing board with Dr. Hong Chen for the last couple of years. She was the vice president of technical activities, which means she was also chair of the PES Technical Council. And if you do not know what Technical Council does, and this was her baby. Okay, you know the GM, right? You know this brochure. You know all these wonderful programs, committee meetings, and the standards. They were all as a part of the Technical Council work. So tremendous work has been achieved under her leadership. With that, please come to the stage. And she's going to tell us how she will represent PES and advance IEEE's mission.
Thank you, Jessica, for the introduction. Good morning, everyone. I'm humbled and honored to be nominated for this Division 7 elected position. We power engineers, we are living in the most exciting time, ensuring great reliability, resilience, and sustainability while we are facilitate global energy transition. IEEE Power and Energy Society, a 42,000-member think tank, not only holds the technology fundamental to our modern society, we also play a pivotal role in the fight against climate change. We are a strong community toward the global energy collaboration, and also we are towarding to a net zero future, leading the charge for the global decarbonization. I'm an engineer. I've devoted my time in the control room to keep the lights on. I'm also a practitioner of advanced technologies for the real-world challenges. I'm also a team player and a leader who saved billions of dollars in energy market, and a passionate scholar who chaired the 2 PS technical committees and the PS Technical Council, and also a proud member, women and member who just won the Wanda Rita Pioneer in Power Award. So as an engineer and also a scholar, I have the passion to bridge the gap and streamline the industry and academia. So support academic research to address industry challenges. So in this Division 7 role, I will work closely with PS members, technical committees, PS chapters, and also governing board to promote PS leadership in the overall IEEE technology innovation. I will devote my time and effort to highlight PS contribution in IEEE and also support the ongoing transformation of our industry. As a voting member of IEEE PS and a representative at IEEE Future Directions Committee, I had the opportunity to evolve in IEEE strategic directions and also collaborate with other societies on technical roadmaps. The first PS Technical Roadmap report, which I have been leading since the beginning of 2023, was published just early this month. This is an example of a collective effort of PS technical committees and also collaboration with IEEE Technology Roadmap Committee. As a global leader, PS needs global participation from members around the world and also the collaboration with world organizations. While I was VP of Technical Activities, I championed the move of satellite technical committees from chapters council to technical activities to foster global participation on technical activities. I also promoted collaboration between PES and CIGRE through joint technical report and also joint technical conference. In that case, this is 2 largest professional organizations for the power engineers. In my role as Division 7 Director, I will continue to support all these efforts, voice PES interests, grow PES leadership, and enhance our society's impact, strengthen cross-societal collaboration, working toward the betterment of our society, our IEEE mission. Diversity is a key enabler to continuous growth, so I will continue to support the young professionals and the women in power and highlight PES' global presence as a technology leader. PES holds nearly 50% of IEEE standards currently, and we have the opportunity to achieve even more. Finally, I want to call you upon support for this nomination. This is the first time in PES history while 2 female candidates are nominated for this Division 7 elected position. What an incredible time to be in this industry. So if you are looking for a passionate representative in IEEE board and also PES board to highlight your thoughts and represent your values in our beloved IEEE PES society, please vote for me. Thank you.
Okay, back 2014, the GM, same time. No, actually, it was the same spot as I was, and you were the immediate past president of PES, right? And also the chair of nomination appointment committee. So actually, I got an email right after GM. No, contact me, says, would you like to be nominated as a candidate for PES secretary? So at the time, I was involved with many technical activities, like AMPS, other activities, but not on this side or on the governance side. But I was with Women in Power Committee for 2 years, and so I said, sure, we wanted to have more females on the ballot. So many of you know the rest of this history, right? And just look where I'm today. So thank you, Noel, for taking the lead and also move this diversity at NITO. And I heard today from Karen that we have more female undergraduate students applying for our scholarship program. So this is a great way to go. So thank you again. And with that, I'd like to invite Professor Noel Schultz to the stage and let us know how she's going to help us and represent IEEE for our common interest.
Good morning. Welcome to Seattle and the great state of Washington. We're glad you're here. I am honored to have been nominated by the PES Nomination Committee and supported by the PES Governing Board for the IEEE Division 7 Director-elect position, representing PES on the IEEE Board of Directors. I've had an opportunity to be a PES volunteer for 27 years and also was elected IEEE Fellow in 2016. I've had a variety of experiences in the power and energy space in the US and internationally. And I want to share about one of them that really is close, near and dear to my heart. From 2016 to 2023, I was a US lead for a US Department of Energy, Government of India, Department of Science and Technology project called UI Assist. This $30 million project included 16 partners in the US and 15 in India. It involved the advanced distribution systems, microgrids, and storage research and development activities. One of the interesting activities for this project was a field demonstration where we are electrifying a village near Kanpur, India, with solar, biomass, and a storage system. I visited that village in 2019 before it was electrified and visited with the folks there to talk about it. And then I had a chance to visit in September of 2023, after they were electrified. And it really showed to me the impact of reliable, clean energy on people and how it changes their lives. And it exemplifies the IEEE purpose of betterment of society and the PES mission, benefit to humanity. I had a chance to be elected to the PES Governing Board 4 times and served 12 years. I worked with PES leaders and learned about IEEE and PES processes, procedures, and budgets. I spent 4 years as PES secretary, 2 as PES treasurer, and then 6 years in the role, 3 roles as president-elect, president, and immediate past president. I've supported IEEE and PES with my time and talents, as well as provide personal financial support for the IEEE Smart Village activities. So a little bit about my leadership when I was PES president and the activities. One of the activities that was really important to me was looking at the PES pipeline to make sure we had activities and professional development opportunities across the pipeline, whether we talk about K through 12 students thinking about engineering and power engineering careers, young professionals, mid-career technical fields, and then technical leadership. And we want to make sure we have activities and professional development materials for that group. Also during that time, we saw the smart grid blossom and expand, and so we had a lot of non-power professionals that were attending and participating in PES. So we needed to help provide them additional technical information about the grid and what that meant. In 2023, I was recognized by the IEEE Power and Engineering Committee with the inaugural IEEE Women in Technology and Leadership Award. Over 30 years, I've been very involved in women in engineering activities. In 1997, I organized the first Women in Engineering reception at the IEEE PES winter meeting in Tampa, when we used to have 2 meetings. And this continues today. On Wednesday, you can join the Women in Power reception. As PES president, I coordinated Women in Power events at IEEE PES conferences on 6 continents, from small events of 5 of us to events in Bangalore, India of 150 and Ethiopia of 100. I helped develop networks around women engineering students, faculty, professionals at universities, and across PES internationally. So as we look ahead, PES PES and our technical areas face many challenges as we help move towards a clean energy economy while continuing resilient and reliable grid operations. With the fast-paced changes in technology, it is critical for IEEE and PES to continue to provide professional development opportunities for our members. We need to make sure that PES continues in its leadership in IEEE in shaping its agenda and activities. IEEE and PES has been my technical home for almost 4 decades. I've gained much by my PES volunteer experience, including many colleagues and friends internationally. I would be honored to represent you and PES as Division 7 Director-elect and then Division 7 Director on the IEEE Board of Directors. I would appreciate your vote as I continue to serve PES and its members. I look forward to connecting with you either during this meeting or by email in the future. Feel free to check out my website for more information about me and additional information coming over the next couple weeks. Thank you.